Silly me. Here we go. So then the next missing link is Soundwave. They're bringing out uh it's and they're bringing out two versions because they bring out the toy version and then they bring out the cartoon version. So he has more of the cartoon color like they just did with Grimlock. Um and I think they did that with RC as well. So so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Delta Magnus comes out soon. I'm trying to collect all the I'm trying to collect all the missing links that are coming out. So, because I like the missing links because the missing links are the Generation One mold, which is pretty cool. So, and it comes with and it comes with Robo Scout, which is nice. I have Robo Scout. It came in a pack from Fans Toys, which is pretty nice. But yeah, um, yeah, Robo Scout. Robo Scout was introduced in the episode with where they had two Optimus Primes. Oh, it was called the episode was called A Prime Problem. And then they found these crystals, and so they sent Robo Scout in, and that was the first time you saw him in the G1 cartoon. So it was cool. Boys and their toys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one coming out because I want to collect all the missing links because I'm finished collecting the commemorative series. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm missing one. Um, so Hasbro did a reissue of the G1. So it's called the commemorative series. So there was series one, two, three. Um, so of course I got Inferno here. I know it's I have Starscream. That's series two. Um, Ricochet. That's series nine. I do have Optimus Prime. I have Ultra Magnus. The only one I'm missing is Power Master Optimus Prime, but pretty much I got the whole set. So I have the other ones inside boxes. I got the Skywarp, I got Dirge, I got Ramjet, Thundercracker. Who else did they come with? They came with a bunch. Let me just bring that up quickly. Um, I'm gonna get into some. I will get into some movies and stuff too, chat. So it's not gonna be all toys work because I'm still wrestling with the whole GI Joe live action stuff, and then of course Gem.
Yeah, I took the.
Um, talk about some of that stuff. Unfortunately, I have to go into. Fortunately, I have to go into Transformers Wiki, which I don't like because Transformers Wiki, unfortunately, went
I
after
gotta sell a bunch of shit.
one of the uh, one of us in the chat. Well, not the chat. The one of the Fellowship in the Spear that does some writing for Ripicen. So they basically attacked him because he used to write. He used to write for Transformers, and I believe I think it was the IDW. So, and they don't like his politics. But he was on Jay's channel. No, sorry, we had Jay asked Isaac to bring him on the Golden Age podcast. So what's his name? he did the
Did we get him?
I'm trying to remember his name now. But he's doing something he's doing a book for Represent. I'm trying to remember his name. But yeah, so I try not to use I would love to make my own I'd love to make my own Transformers verse online, because like I said, they attacked one of yeah, it's basically one of Jay's friends who's writing a book on for Christians for children. So it's basically a Christian children's book, and so they attacked him for that. So yeah. Morning, Lady R&D. Hope you're well. So yeah, he wrote the Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover for, I believe, IDW.
Oh, we kill each other,
Good friend of
bitch.
He writes for Represent. Which is why I kind of don't like using. I kind of don't like using.
I die, you're going with me.
Transformers Wiki, because they literally attacked the guy because it's in the wiki line saying this guy is anti this, anti that, you know. But he's writing a Christian children's book for Represent. So and Isaac had Jay and this creator on his show. So, and Jay said, like, listen, you got to bring this guy on. He's great. He's fantastic. He's writing this book. Let me just see if I can find it really quick, chat. So
Better run, bunch of pansies.
let me see here.
Pussy. You died like you lived, a coward.
Because I'll know his name when I see it.
Oh, we got a major. Wait, what the hell is this guy doing? An archer?
Mike S. Note.
Kick his ass. Where the fuck are you going?
That's it.
I see you, bitch.
And
I don't know who did all that damage to him, but fuck yeah.
like I said, this is a chill stream this morning. Hanging out.
What's he gonna do? What's that?
So yeah, he's doing basically a book on
How am I not in the top?
This is a
Crossfire.
stunning wordless gospel retelling. Experience a powerful visual story of sacrifice, redemption, and the grace that he did. So this is on the Represent. So highly recommend, you know, for those that have children and they can go through this. It's just a book with pictures. So yeah, but yeah, because he wrote the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover, TF, the Transformers Wiki, attacked him because he has strong Christian beliefs. What's wrong with that? It's just so sours me about how some of these
Let's go,
people are, just because somebody has a faith in the Lord.
America. Did we win?
I don't really. Everyone knows how I am, but, you know, I don't like when people on our side get attacked for doing something good, especially for children. So
That guy did 70,000 damage.
so highly recommend you guys, if you know, people
He's
check
still using the same shit.
And then I want to go over, and thanks for everyone that's hanging out in the chat. Yeah, Turd Ferguson, yeah, it is pretty wild. But what are you gonna do, right? There are people out there with no conscience whatsoever.
Oh, cool. I already have that. Nice. So I get. Oh, sweet. We need to lock that in right away. Boop. Boom. I was trying to be an archer, but I guess I'm kind of a combination of everything.
I have to bring this up next if I can find it.
I don't think I have steady shot.
Oh, and at the Transformers convention in Orlando, Dreaded Dinosaur, Eric Hodson, he's going to have a booth inside Artist Alley. I believe Dreaming Tabitha as well is going to have a booth inside Artist Alley as well. So we're still working out some details. But yeah, it's we're still working out some details, but yeah, it'll be cool because Eric has some great stuff, and I know Dreaming Tabitha, she's been doing a lot of Transformer designs that are pretty cool, pretty damn cool. Let's get there. Yeah, TF is a hobby fan of. Yeah, no, exactly, Victor. But they decided to put his name. His name is in there because he was writing, but they actually put in there a disclaimer, basically saying this guy is, like, this guy is evil. That's basically what they said. And this is why I would love, just talk to some of the Transformer fans, including Jay, like, to have a Transformer type wiki style, page, some group, G.I. Joe. Yeah, I can do both. That's it. It's positive, and it's because of that one line. I don't even bother going to that page anymore. So who knows? I might just say, hey, listen, we're gonna create our own. Going to create our own. Still haven't seen Spider-Man. I plan to see that probably this weekend because I didn't see it. For a movie. Listen, I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorites. I still like the OG Spider-Man, like the 67 Spider-Man, the 1980 Spider-Man is Amazing Friends. I like those series. And listen, I'm a Tobey fan, so I like Spider-Man 1 and 2. I didn't have a problem with Andrew Garfield. I thought Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man. I just think he had a bad script. I think that script was bad. So
Get it.
I think Tom Holland is too much of a kid-like. But yeah, like, it's not for everyone, right? So, and I heard Mahler's take on it, which, and I respect Mahler, so, but I'll go watch it, and because for me, I like a standalone Spider-Man movie. I don't like it, and from what I'm hearing with this, they just throw a whole bunch of people in. So let me just go back here. I'm not updated with the contract. Yeah, RC is the new Ultra Magnus. I like the sound. 8 out of 10, worth the ticket. It's got problems, but I really like this one. Just saw it an hour ago. He's matured in this one. Okay, cool. See, my whole thing is, okay, when he was introduced in Civil War, he just seemed like he was pretty much a Stark guy. I kind of like Spider-Man doing things on his own, and this is why I'm a big fan of the original 67 series. You know, Spider-Man, like Peter Parker, he's matured, he's got responsibilities, but you notice the difference between Peter Parker and Spider-Man in that series, and even in the 80s series as well. And then I heard there's no J.J. Jameson in this, so, and for me, for Spider-Man to have Spider-Man, you gotta have J.J. Jameson. Like even in the Transformers comic, season 3. Even in the issue 3 of Transformers, when Spider-Man is in it, even though J. Jonah Jameson isn't in it, he is mentioned though. He is mentioned in a small part. Felt like they were fulfilling a contract or something. No,
Someone needs to go after him and kill him. Come on, guys.
Nothing beats a 90s cartoon.
Charge!
Mojo, but I like the I like the 19. So of course I like the 67, but when it really matured was the 1980 Spider-Man and Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. So that really stood out to me, especially for all the people he was fighting. Because remember too, in the 80s you were able to get away with this stuff. I know in the 90s you did too, but it was just more prevalent in the 80s.
Oh fuck! He's taking his ass kicked.
Yeah. JJ, you know, it was interesting too.
Remember that guy who said he was fast? Whatever happened to him?
On Midday Mixer last week. You know, we're doing the Spider-Man talk.
Alright, you guys. Kill him.
Oh, these ads. Hold on, let me just find a site. Damn ads. So there was
Fuck, I didn't get any experience for that. Yeah. That's fucked.
Like I said, I'm not knocking the 90s, but I like the I did like the 19 I did like
fucking annoying.
Spider-Man and Spider-Man Amazing Friends, because you know, I love like Firestar and Iceman. They were pretty cool. Not having JJ, it's not like having, yeah, exactly. Let me just share my screen here. So, of course, everyone here knows Canon. So, Canon has the rights to Spider-Man. And because of the failure, they,
Damn. Survived as long as I could.
It lost money, so they sold the rights. So, So what happened here? They were actually looking at I'm just let me share this because this had more. I was just trying to find that right one because so it looked like they were looking at Michael J. Fox as playing Peter Parker back then. The rights, Canon eventually lost the rights, paving way for years of legal limbo before Sam Raimi and Columbia Pictures finally bought it in 2002. They did do a monster executive meeting and Goldman missing in action. They originally thought Spider-Man was a werewolf-style creature, hiring horror director Cooper to helm the terrifying metamorphosis concept. Stan Lee and Marvel adjusted to the mutant spider approach, leading to rewriting featuring Dr. Octopus as the main villain. Tom Cruise was heavily desired by Canon to play Peter Parker, and stuntman Scott Lever was actually hired as and photographed the promotional material in the Spider-Man suit. But yeah, following
Fucking
the box
bitch. You're
office,
such a
massive
bitch.
box office bomb,
You're the biggest bitch. Yeah, you deserve to get your ass kicked. Get me out of this sheep bullshit. Who's next?
Leftover sets and costumes from the collapsed sci-fi plans were eventually recycled to the Jean-Claude Van Damme's sci-fi. So that's interesting. So Tom, that's
Fuck, I always fucking get ganged up on, goddamn bitch. I was doing a 1v1 and I get ganged up on.
yeah, Michael J. Fox would have been interesting back then because this was
He would have got his ass kicked.
what, 1987. You know, when he's at his peak with Back to the Future and other stuff. You know what? Let me see if I can find something because they said there was a promotional. For promotional, yeah, Tom Cruise was heavily desired by Canon to play Peter Parker, and stuntman Scott Lee was actually hired and photographed for the promotional material in the Spider-Man suit. Let me see if I can find that.
Got him. Bitch.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that would have revived a little.
I can
This
make
thing.
it a horror. Yeah, so there you go. A year of canon, Spider-Man the movie. Toe Hopper would have been a wild director choice. Spider-Man meets Poltergeist. Yeah, I couldn't. It's hard to imagine why they would have thought doing a horror. Like I know, well, like I said, I haven't seen this new one, but they kind of bring back in that almost seems to bring in that mutation. And did I see Tom Cruise as Peter Parker? That's an interesting part. Just because just finished Top Gun. He was really young in the movie. What was it, Taps? But he just finished Top Gun. Yeah. And Risky Business was beforehand. It went. Where'd it go? It went Top Gun, Days of Thunder. Was the Firm? I think the Firm was in there too. In that when he did that, a Cocktail. So, yeah, that would have been interesting. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a big Christopher Walken fan. I'm not a big Christopher Walken. There's something about him that just doesn't. Sheriff says Toby would have been a wilder. I don't know any. I don't really know who that person is. Never heard of him until this time. Alright, good morning, Davina. You and Natalie Wood. Yeah, falling off that boat. Still something fishy about that. I think the last thing I remember, what was the last movie Natalie Wood was in? Was it Meteor with Sean Connery? I think that was the last movie I saw her in.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Meteor with Sean Connery. Toby Hopper, director of Chainsaw. Oh, okay. I heard that. Was it Obsession or Backrooms guy who wants to do a remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I thought like Texas Chainsaw Massacre was just one of those things because I think I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. But that was a long time ago. Oh, the brain
Fuck.
I just remember because she was in Meteor, and that was the last. I guess that was the last movie I saw her in. But you know, for the Spider-Man movie, you know, back then, who would, because you had the old live action.
Freaking bug on mine.
You had the old live action, the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. You had that one, and then which listen, for the time,
It's one of those ones where if you fucking smush it, it gets all that
for the 80s,
guts
like,
everywhere.
As a J. Jonah Jameson, who would you get as a Betty Brant? You know, there's a lot of people you can pick from.
Here.
Robert Wagner was pissed at because he was getting cozy with the film and brain story, and then things went badly. Yeah, like I said, I've never been a Christopher Walken fan. You know, Bruce Campbell. Who would Bruce Campbell be?
Yeah, if I'm not.
No, I'm Peter Parker.
Make me kill you.
Maybe.
Stay off my mouse bed. How hard is it?
Oh no, I couldn't see Bruce Campbell as J. Jonah Jameson. You need a guy who's older. Stanley wanted to do things. Yeah. You know what? that. Ray M. Ray M. Lee Emery as J. Jonah Jameson. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, Gunny. Give him the hair, give him the mustache, give him the cigar. The newest Six wasn't like great, but Leatherface did cut down the tone of liberal arts movie. What's up?
Incoming
Sergeant
at break.
Jameson. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I love walking, drives me crazy.
You got a half hour.
Jed was never a fan of his. I watched King of New York. Yeah, it's okay. Him as the bad guy in A View to a Kill. Yeah, it was all right. Never seen Tap. Taps had basically an all-star cast because you had all the younger. You had Tom Cruise. You had it's like who's basically the lead in that? I can't. This is funny. You had was it George C. Scott? Yeah, Timothy Hutton, Sean Penn, George C. Scott, Ronnie Cox, Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, they had, and they were all young back then because that movie came out in 1981. Taps. Yeah. It was one of those. It was those '80s movies where, you know, don't. Taps was a movie. Yeah, where they want to build a condo over their military cadet citadel. So yeah, they wanted to put a stop to it. Good movie back there, back in the day. I actually like Taps. Tom Cruise was a little badass back then. Was Anthony Michael Hall in that? I can't remember. I'm just looking here. I don't see him. He had Sean Penn in it. Toy Soldiers. I remember that. Yeah, it's worth a watch. Yeah, it's a movie. It was mid Breakfast Club, so separate from the crew. I like Breakfast Club. Yeah, you know what? In the '80s, listen, the '80s we had it best because we had all the great films in the '80s. You know, from Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire. You know, anything with Michael Dudikoff, Chuck Norris. You know, the Brat Pack back then. You know, um, you just had a lot. Like John Candy, John Candy still was one of my favorites. Like, you know, going berserk. You know, Uncle Buck. You know, Who's Harry Crumb? All those movies. Yeah, 16 Candles. Weird Science. I love Weird Science. So there's still a lot. I wasn't a Mad TV fan, Victor. I wasn't an SNL fan. I was a Mad TV fan because Mad TV was just a whole lot funnier, and Mad TV they did something that SNL would never do. Like they went right to the edge. They literally went right to the edge, and they weren't afraid. In Living Color was good, but Mad TV was better because, like I said, they did stuff. Mad TV did stuff that in Living Color and SNL wouldn't touch. They just would not touch it. Yeah, Film Lamar. He's in like some of the skits, because I got the first 3 seasons on DVD, and I went back and because I never really watched them all. I was just watching clips here and there. But when I went back and I watched, I was like, oh my god, like the stuff they did in those first 3 seasons, you ain't putting that stuff on TV today. Um, yeah, UPS guy. Yeah, same thing. SCTV. Well, I'm talking about American sitcoms, but now when it comes to Canadian SCTV, they also did stuff that that SNL wouldn't touch. Um, you know, like picture this skit. You got John Candy as UFO Sharky, basically Don Wrinkles. There's a black guy, a Mexican, a guy with a turban, and a hillbilly. This is SCTV. Think about where that skit went, and you ain't recreating that. Dave Thomas. Dave Thomas did blackface on SCTV. So, yeah, they they did stuff on that. You know, because the black guy who was on the news, who was on, they were doing SCTV news. He was the black guy was out sick, so Dave Thomas dressed up as a black guy to fill in. It was funny. It was funny as hell. Yeah, I love SCTV. Yep, Dave and Rick were kings. Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie. What did Canadians do? They were the highlight. Drinking beer, eating back bacon, and smokes. And their screen on their backdrop had the Great White North. So it had U.S. It had Canada, but it didn't have Canada on it. It had the Great White North, and then it had USA. Uh, when I think when I think SNL, I think Murphy got free chase carving. Yeah, like I said, um, there were funny bits, and I'm not saying that Saturday Night Live wasn't funny. It was funny, but if you want to go to the extreme funny, where where you weren't afraid to offend anybody, um, then Mad TV was the show. Um, it was, yeah, Kids in the Hall. Yeah, Kids in the Hall was funny. But Mad TV, they just, yeah, if anyone, like, I like the Three Stooges. Um, in the Three Stooges, when there's always this one skit and they're having the big pie fight when they're throwing pies and cakes at each other. In Mad TV, they basically replicated that with the Three Stooges being inmates who escaped from prison, and instead of pies and throwing instead of pies and cakes, it was all cocaine. So they're not having like throwing pies and everything. They literally replicated that scene from the Three Stooges, and instead of throwing pies and cakes, they're throwing cocaine. It was, I literally died. I literally died. Yeah, they did stuff on that show, and even what was the girl's name? Amanda Sullivan. I can't remember. It was her last name was Sullivan, but when she did her hillbilly skits, oh my god, it was it was crazy. It was crazy. Yo, Tony G, what's happening? I just got here and already talking about cocaine. SC. We're talking about Mad TV. Mad TV. Um, no, I just get you'll ever know. Yeah, Nicole Sullivan. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, even the magazine had some dark illustrations. So Mad TV, yeah, they like I said, they were
I have the finest wires in
they went they they went beyond the mat. Did you watch You Can't Do That in Television? Yeah, I watched some of that. That's where Alanis Morissette, she got her start. She was on that show. That's where Miss Alanis Morissette got her start on that show. Yeah, you remember? Oh, that show was just so. That show was wild. Let me see if I can bring that up.
cannot command.
Let's see here. Oops. Let me do this. Let me see.
Can't even reroll it.
Let's see if I can bring that if I can bring that up. Yeah, let me see if I can share this. Yeah, she's there. Kids Incorporated, I remember. Yeah, this was a funny show back and then. Just you're sitting there and you say something and they just pour stuff on you. The '80s hair. But yeah, that's her in the middle there. Not her, the one in the blue. So yeah, that's where Alanis Morissette. And then she started her Jagged Little Pill. Alanis, she's a Canadian pop singer. Well, no, so alternative. So she did pop, like she did like pop music and everything. Then she switched over to alternative. So she was doing yeah, she went to alternative, and that's where she blew up. When did our alternative music. So stuff like Nirvana and Soundgarden, she went that style. So, and yeah, she blew up the charts. I think she won a bunch of Grammys too. No, oh no, I know who she. I was saying. I didn't know they got slimed. Oh yeah, that. Oh, sorry, Jed. Yeah. The Toys R Us shopping sprees, reading books from kids out. Yeah. Yeah, Jagged Little Pill was a banger. Yeah, I think that was her only, like when she went pop, like she had the hair, she had the clothes and everything, and then she just didn't take. But once she did the Jagged Little Pill, that's what blew up. Yeah, she became the reason many is ironic, just like Palpatine. It was because of her breakup with Steve Fuller. It was funny too because in her one song where she swears in it, in Canada, this is funny. So they let on the radio, they let even at the we have what it's called the Junos. Um, they let they let the swear word. Um, they didn't censor it, and the justification was she's Canadian, she gets to express herself. It was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing when they talked about Alanis, and it's okay that she curses on because on Canadian radio, like especially for music and stuff like that, they censor everything, and especially on TV. On the Junos is basically the Juno Awards is basically the Canadian version of the Emmys. So because when she was on it, they let her swear, and but they said because she's a Canadian icon, so she's allowed to. So yeah, but when the Beastie Boys was on a show when they were cursing, they just cut it and pulled it. When they were singing Sabotage. Yeah, there was some yeah, there was some great 80s stuff back in the day. Some crazy stuff. So how's chat doing? How's everyone? Like I said, this is just a random stream. So you need to be Canadian. So you need to be Canadian to swear in Canada. It was just for that show. That the Juno Awards is just it's basically the Timu version of the Emmys. That's all. It was silly. It was foolish. Oh, listen. I love red green. Many of you guys, I don't know if many of you know who red green is, but red green basically he's like Canadian. His real name's Stephen Smith. He's a comedian. You know, it's something you just have to watch because trying to explain red green is is kind of different. Yeah, I don't think you got red green in the States. Hey, morning, John Ambler. I'll show you a clip of red green. His his tagline is, if the women don't find you handy, at least they'll. What is that? Oh, I've lost it. Show you who red green is. So red green basically, I don't think I can play this, but I'll share it. His motto is the handyman's secret weapon is duct tape because he uses duct tape on everything. So he literally just builds stuff.
Really? God, so fucking stupid.
Let me just
Retard. Epic Games.
He all he does is he builds stuff and he uses duct tape, and then he has a thing called "Keep Your Stick on the Ice." Yeah, it's a Canadian show. It's funny.
Is there not gonna be an update? Oh.
Yeah, he just does wacky. He just does wacky stuff. So. You know, that's really it. Yeah, he's basically, yeah, Canadian. You know, Toolman, Tim Toolman. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, he. Sorry, chat. I don't know what I did there. Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, chat. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, but yeah, that's yeah, we got Canadian shows were funny, because they always, our shows here, we always, because for TV here you gotta have a certain amount of Canadian content. So in order for a show to play here, you have to have a lot of Canadian content. Hey April, how you doing? But I don't, besides like SCTV and a show like Due South, Canadian TV is not that good. I'll probably get arrested for saying that, but it's not that good. I don't know, anybody in chat, besides like SCTV and a couple other things, what was a great, or Red Green or whatever, what was a great Canadian TV show? Okay, hold on. I did like Corner Gas. Corner Gas was kind of funny. Corner Gas was pretty funny. I actually liked that because there were so, not being racial, but there was one episode when one of the guys, I think his name is Hank. So there was these old ladies. They were knitting and everything. So he walks into them when they're knitting, and the first thing he says is, "What's up, my knitters?" So yeah. Corner Gas is pretty funny. It's basically yeah. Corner Gas, now they did the anime too, but the anime wasn't, I didn't watch the anime, just watched the TV show. But that's really about it. And then of course we had a show called Little Mosque on the Prairie. Because you remember the show Little House on the Prairie? So in Canada, they said, oh, let's do Little Mosque. Yo, what's up, Nerd Slap? I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Oh, Danger Bay, yep, Danger Bay. The Beachcombers. But yeah, they actually did that.
I tried to get in there and freeze everyone.
They actually made a show. They actually did this. You know what? Let me just share this. Somebody thought this was a good idea.
I am getting slaughtered all of a sudden. What is going on?
But you know, you can't make this stuff up.
Well, we lost. There's nobody's even. Yeah, we're so fucked.
Yeah, I'll just share this. You can't make this stuff up, dude. Like. Yeah.
Only did 3,000 damage. That's
Here
fucked
in
up.
Canada, they thought, oh, let's make a show based off a great show, because Little House on the Prairie. That was Michael Landon, right? And then they said, oh, let's make this show, Little Mosque on the Prairie. So, yeah, TV is wild here. Any way to make something, inclusion and DEI, and Canada, they were already thinking about this stuff years ago. Yeah, our tax. Yeah, and this is funded by the taxpayer. Yeah, where do those wacky Canadians get their ideas from? I wonder that myself sometimes, because I'm lost half the time. And one of the guys who are in the show was from 24. Who played Chloe O'Brien's ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's ridiculous.
It's a big bug. It's like one of those fucking moth things.
This is what stolen taxes go to. Yeah, you know what? And here, because the media is all bought and paid for, and they're not afraid to showcase this off, like where the tax dollars go to. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Why would I want to watch a show about that? Like, they always, especially here. So any TV.
All right, jump on Fortnite. Sprites are out.
Even our news anchors now, radio hosts, if it's not and the majority now are all DEI hires. So if you turn on one of the
I'm almost level 46, so that's not too bad.
Pop, when you hear a name and you're like, well, that doesn't sound right. Obviously, that was a DEI hire. They have to instill somebody from another area just to say, oh, hey, we did this. I don't get it. Sorry. I don't know Super Dave. Yeah, Super Dave Osborne. He like bizarre, Canadian. They had some good shows. Hey, really big. Oops. Canada is a sad place now. I hate what happened to this country. Yeah, Windy Sea. What's up, Night Saber? No, I don't go to Tim Hortons anymore. I used to go to Tim Hortons, but not anymore. Let's just say they are not sanitarily sound. And like, I don't know if everyone knows, but because who was asking me? X-Wing, when X-Wing was here, because he asked me the story about Tim Hortons, and I said, because Tim Hortons is a former NHL hockey player. Played for Toronto Maple Leafs, played for Buffalo Sabres, played for the Pittsburgh, I believe he played for Pittsburgh Penguins. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 Sprites.
Before he passed, because he was in a car accident when he left the game.
I saw Sprites. Open up my eyes, I saw Sprites.
But he opened
Sprites.
He opened
Silent Sprite, Holy Sprite, Sleep in Sprite, Heavenly Peace, motherfucker, yeah!
Right across the country, so a lot of people don't know that Tim Horton is a
How dare you be listening to music
from Toronto.
You came into me listening to music, okay? So fuck yourself. The song's been stuck in my head. Okay, I have to listen to it.
And I said, X-Wing, he was a hockey player. He's like, oh, I didn't know that.
Let's find Miss Moon.
Somebody asked me a question. Yeah, Davina, that is gross. Yeah, so I don't go to Tim Hortons anymore. I won't even go there for a tea. Who did MacGyver play for? As in sports? I have no idea. Maple Leafs. Yep. I went to Tim Hortons once. They were sweeping the floor in front of an open case of donuts. I walked out. Yeah, Tim Hortons is so bad. I won't even go. Like I said, even if I won't even go in there for a bottle of water. It is so bad there now. So I won't eat there. I won't get anything there. I know some people say, oh, the novelty when they come here. Oh, let's go to Tim Hortons. I won't go. I will not go. Yo, 100 battles. Hello from Vegas. Hope you're having a good time so far. You're up. What time is it there? It's got to be what, like 6 a.m. 100 battles. Doesn't even taste good anymore. Hot brown. Yeah, that's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. Sup 100. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. on the West Coast. Have you ever tried nitro cold brew and making it home in a little? Oh, nice. It's funny because Ryan said, "Are you coming?" And I was just like, "If there's a small chance I fly out there, it would be in the morning, but obviously I'm not." So, Ryan, if you're watching, but you're probably not, you're probably still in bed because who knows how much drinking you got last night. I am not coming. So, because what did he say? What did he say? I got two bottles of Crown Royal for Ryan that I got to bring for him in Orlando. Because the one bottle lasted almost 4 months. So 2 should last a year for him. What did he say?
No.
Yeah, it says there may be a last minute flight tomorrow. Definitely holding out for hope. I was like, I'm not getting there.
Hey, do you still have your extractor thing?
That would be a wild.
What's called a lucky locator.
Because I know most of them who flew in. Like Beardo's flying in today, then he's flying out tomorrow. Because he said he's flying out tomorrow morning. Most people are leaving tomorrow. Some are gonna probably stay for the weekends, but yeah. Um, I was gonna start waiting for my coffee and watch the cockroach the size of my thumb crawl up behind the wall on the counter. Yeah.
This fucking bug
This
won't
is
leave me alone.
why I mainly do all my cooking from home. I don't like going out eating really any place unless it's a place I know. Um, um, like my buddy owns a pub. I'll go to his restaurant all the time because I know how it is. It's clean, it's sanitary. If I go to like when X-Wing was here, I told him, listen, these are the places we're gonna go to because we're gonna go to nice, clean, sanitary places. So he's like, it's you know the town, so I live in Washington West Coast, so I'm always 3 hours behind. Yep, I got him 2 big bottles of Crown. Ryan's going to enjoy. I read that Tim Hortons changed their coffee supply. McDonald's uses the old coffee. Well, do we know if Jay and Jeremy? Yeah, they're there. They're there. Jay was actually in my chat. He was in my chat yesterday, and he was in yeah, because he was hanging out in chat. Yeah, that is. Sorry, mobiles. About 15 years ago, I believe McDonald's coffee tastes better. Yeah, apparently McDonald's coffee, especially here, is better because they rated their coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'll drink coffee maybe like once in a blue moon. Maybe if I have coffee, it's maybe like once every 2 or 3 months. Like I'll just have a craving. You know what? I'll have a coffee. I'll have an espresso or whatever. But yeah, but I'm a tea drinker. I don't know who are. People go to Tim Horton for the convenience. That's all it is. Now, mind you, like I've been to the States many, many times, like because I got a lot of family down there. For some reason, I never went to Dunkin' Donuts before. Until this last time we were at MegaCon, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and it was actually pretty good. Because there was one right beside where we were staying. Yeah, I didn't drink my coffee and I've been back. Gonna head out. Oh, thanks, Turd Ferguson. Thanks for hanging out. You have a great day. I've got my coffee back. I'm just not a coffee guy. Because for me, I find coffee bitter. I hate that aftertaste. So I don't really like it. Do you like matcha? I don't think I've ever had matcha tea. I've had different flavors of teas, but I don't think I've had matcha tea. Drinking nice. Yeah, on some of the streams I was drinking my tea. Some old man Hatfield would throw in a tea tax. Um, I don't drink coffee. My mom got me coffee creamer or some kind of Harry Potter. Oh, nice. I drink. Yeah, I don't do energy drinks. I went to Dunkin' Donuts as a kid, never been back. Yeah, it was just the novelty because there was one right beside us where we were staying at our Airbnb, so I just wanted to try it. So it is the Canadian. No, no, we don't even have anything close to a Bucky's. Nothing close to a Bucky's here. Tim Hortons doesn't have gas pumps. Nope. I just cracked open a can of C4. Nice. Agreed. I'll take a morning Coke or Pepsi. You know what I used to drink? Um, I used to drink in school when I got to school in the morning. So Minute Maid used to do their orange pop. So it wasn't orange. It was like an orange crush, but it was better. And I used to drink that every morning when I got to school. Just that rush of that Minute Maid. It was the Minute Maid pop that they did. Oh, it was so good. It was so better than Orange Crush. I mean, it was good. Yeah, I like chai tea. Chai tea is not bad. I've had it. It's close to Dunkin' Donuts, but they added more food items. I had because I don't like I said, I eat on my cheat days.
So, what's up, like
So
I
when we
say,
went to
dude?
Dunkin' Donuts there, I grabbed an apple fritter.
Good morning.
I grabbed the
Good
coffee.
morning.
I grabbed the tea, and I grabbed an orange smoothie. What they had there.
Oh,
So listen, when I'm in another country, I like to splurge a little, like try different things. I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. C4 C4 purple tastes like grape freezies. Dave and Buster's. We have a Dave and Buster's here. Yeah, we have Dave and Buster's here. Krispy Kreme has decent donuts. Also, there, I've had better donuts once. I don't know where because my supervisor at the time. That place at City Walk, Ryan took me to. There's a donut place at City Walk. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a lineup. And Ryan's like, here, come check this place out. So we went in there and they had all these crazy donuts.
ah, you should have used the
I can't
pistol.
remember the place was packed. The donuts were
That
pretty
chaos
good. They had,
rifle
like,
sucks.
donuts that big. It was
I didn't
crazy.
even pick it up. That
Yeah,
pistol's
cinnamon rolls
overpowered
were
though.
fun.
If you would have used that pistol, you
I
would have
can't
killed
remember
him.
that donut place though, but it was good. I didn't have any. Big red sodas.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Big blue liquid diabetes. I miss Minute. Yeah, I love Minute Maid orange soda, Tony. Like I said, every day when I got to school, high school.
Then don't listen to me.
I had my Minute Maid.
Nobody ever does. That's
and
why
it was
nobody gets
than
better.
Don't worry.
We have a local
Don't worry.
shop.
I just like to play. I don't even fucking play to be good.
I've tried Krispy
And
Kreme
do it for
like
fun.
a couple times.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Tried it
Oh, come on.
1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, in the Krispy Kreme.
No,
when they
really, I
just
don't give a
first
fuck
opened
about it. It's just a fucking game.
The lineup was so long in the drive-thru. It was insane. I looked up Minute Maid soda. They made it, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, when I was in school, I had it all the time. I remember that Minute Maid soda. Everyone remembers it. I remember the Minute Maid in a can. I think there was I can't remember the lemon. Isn't Fanta a German thing? I don't know. If Smooth's in the chat, I can ask him. I have had only got 30s, taking stimulants, really caffeine pills, but used to start my day with the pills quicker than coffee. Well, listen, really, you just gotta take care of yourself and watch what you eat and what you do. So, you know, that's it. You know, like me, I try to maintain a healthy lifestyle by going to the gym and doing what I need to do. I don't eat what I used to. I cut out so much. Like, I don't even drink soda anymore unless I have like a rum and coke or whatever. But that's pretty much it. I rarely, like, I've cut out alcohol a lot. Like, the only time, like, the last time I actually drank was my birthday. That was it. Yeah, that was back in May. Actually, no, sorry. That's not true. The last time I actually had, like, an actual drink was when X-Wing was here when we went out. So that was the last time I had booze. But before that was back in May for my birthday. Before that would have been when I was in Orlando for the month. I can't stand Krispy Kreme. The creams in my town make the best donuts. It was invented where all people in Germany. They made Fanta out of grape waste and other problems.
Do you still have your lucky locator?
The best memories of donuts were eclairs. I think I only had an eclair once in my life.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have never gotten one.
Okay, yeah, Universal City.
You have to have 50 Sprites once you're...
Nope.
You don't have 50
Don't
Sprites,
have
Master?
any. Nope.
It's wild, the memories that stick with you. You know what's funny regarding Fanta? When we were at Canada's Wonderland, they had a strawberry Fanta. And
The
Jay's
hell? It
like,
said
"I gotta
matchmaking
try
timeout area. That's crazy.
this." And Jay opens it up, tries it, and he goes, "Wow, you can." He's like, he said the sugar was tingling his teeth. It's good you're taking care. Yeah, you got to nowadays. On the 10th, I'll be 13 months old. Congrats, dude. Like, you know, you just gotta keep it up. Oh, okay, now I'm lying. I am lying. So, before my birthday, Critical Drinker was here. I was drinking with him. So, when X-Men was here, I was drinking. I didn't drink until, because Critical Drinker came here at the end of June. So, that's when I missed out. And then before then was my birthday. So, it just clicked in my head. So, sorry. I just remembered that. Because, yeah, Critical Drinker was here. And he's Critical Drink for a reason. We had a lot. Like, me and him, we were just like, and he kept on telling everyone, like, I had a great time because Cole kept my glass refilled. Can't handle it emotionally anymore. No, I hear you. During World War II, Laird Lad Donuts. Does anyone like Jones Pops? Don't know that one. The sugar isn't good for you. No, exactly. Anytime I've had a sugar spike, like I've had something with sugar, oh man, I start to lose my mind because I haven't really had sugar in such a long time. Great boys. Jones is the goats. Chopper chubby soda, those are like $1 crack. I was just watching Asmund Gold video and was watching Critical Drinker Spider-Man review and he said he loved the Critical for years. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, Drinker's awesome. Love Drinker. You know, when Drinker came to MegaCon and me and Jeremy went out to dinner and Drinker met up with us. And, you know, Drinker was like, he was like, he's like, Cole, how's your channel doing? I said, it's doing good, you know, I'm getting up there. And all out of the blue, he's just like, would you mind if I can come on your show? I was just like, of course you can come on. Like I'm never gonna say no to him, right? So it was, and when he came on, we had a great stream. And then he came on my birthday stream with Jeremy and Az and Jay and Beardo. So yeah, Drinker, Will's a great dude. Good photograph.
Woman driver. God save the queen. God save the women and children. There's a woman driver. Probably equal. Oh, there's a big pot.
Yeah, Drinker's awesome. I'm gonna be having him on again soon.
Oh, the Spider-Man out there. Oh, 131 on him. Little brown bitch. 131. Oh, I knocked him. That was awesome. Oh my god, oh my god. No. Watch out, he's crazy. Kill Spider-Man. Oh no, watch out for this guy, he's another one.
What else is happening?
You gotta clip that sniper shot though, that was a good shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, when we get to Dallas, looking for, because I've never been to Texas before, but I'm looking forward to looking forward to some Texas barbecue. You know, because my one buddy, my one of my best friends, actually he's coming back today, but
Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive.
picked up. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm all set for Dallas. Bought the fan expectations last weekend. I already have a hotel booked, and awesome. Looking forward to seeing you again, John Ambler. Because we got to hang out at a MegaCon, so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, Fan Expo is going to be a lot of fun. I went to Dallas last time. I didn't see anything with the hotel, but 35-degree res is July is just pretty normal. Yeah, hopefully Jay won't be working, because I told Jay, I said, Jay, I bet you're going to be probably working.
Gotta do all these weekly quests.
You're probably going to be working that night, so I'll be at the G&G booth. So yeah, because G&G and the Ripperverse booth are together, so I'll be at the booth, and hopefully I'll be getting my new Praise Our Raw logo shirts done, and then yeah, because the supplier will be doing everything. Much shorter drive compared to Orlando. Dallas is about 3. John, how long was the drive to Orlando? Because I know Cornboy. I can't remember how long Cornboy did it for.
Sunken Shores.
I can show you the regular design that we have, but I can't show you the new designs. About 15 hours from Houston. Yeah, I'll be in San Antonio for a couple days, and then I'll be in Dallas. Let me see if I can find it here. I think I have it here. Let me see. And again, shout out to Ryan, who started the whole Praise Our Raw. Praise Our Raw. Yeah, we sold out of those shirts and hoodies. So this is the hey, what's up, Grand Line Fellow Connect here? Oh, it's here. Yeah, so if you haven't subbed to my channel, we do quite a few shows. We do some gaming. We do some gaming content. We do gaming streams, voice streams, pop culture. We do some movies, and yeah, in gaming. The Fraser Rock stream, yeah, it was fun. Here, let me share this. Oh, this is the back of the shirt. That's the back.
No way. I'm fucked. Oh, the game glitch.
That's the back, and then the front is that was in the front right beside it. Ryan and Jay on the daily, they both wore their Praise the Raw shirts. That was pretty funny. I can just show this one. Because this is what it looks like anyway.
Oh, I couldn't climb over. Fucking game. That's such a stupid glitch.
So that's just the front of it. So we're in, yeah. So yes, no, Sydney Sweeney did not model this for me. So yeah, but we have new designs coming out, and they look fantastic. What's up, Strong Opinions? Hey, lovely Sherry. Yeah, we got some, yeah, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got like 4 or 5 designs, and we got a new one coming that people I think are gonna love. It resembles yeah, I can't really say too much because I was told to keep it quiet until we're ready. But yeah, it's gonna look cool. Yeah, more like, share, and smash the like button. I see we have some. I don't know what that is going to pick. So. No, I won't add the Viper shirt. I actually have so I have a Transformer shirt coming out as well, and then I already have a G.I. Joe shirt that's out there. It's basically Extensive Enterprises, the Crimson Twin. So I have that coming.
Where do you want to go?
That's out there still. That's on TeePublic, but they're not great quality. So that's why we're redoing and what we're doing. So. Well, are you planning on moving to Orlando? Some of the G&G guys made it sound like, yeah, I am planning on moving to Orlando. I got to get everything worked out with because I own a business here, so I have to get everything situated with that to make sure, because I want to live it here, but I also want to bring part of it to this. So that is the plan, so I can operate because I still like to work and I still like what I do. Business-wise, so and that's why I have good confident people that can run the business, because like my test was when I was in Orlando for the month, making sure that my business can operate without me, but making sure the guys were able to do this, and everything got done properly. I still had my phone with me, my laptop, so customers can still get them going. So the wipe for window wipe your windows. That episode, great episode. The Viper is coming. Yeah, the Viper is coming. Great episode. All it is some guy who wants to clean their windows. That's the only rub with screen printers. Yeah. We need an Uncle Sam recruitment for all the merch for both G.I. Joe and Cobra. Well, I don't make business. I'm in the service. I'm in the service industry, so I do home automation. So I'll turn your house smart. I would like to believe somehow that was the original Hitman agent. Could be. Hello, hello. Yo, Sin, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Give me 1 second, chat.
Incoming at rate.
Highway to hell. That's good. I hope it'll be extracted with what you guys.
Sorry, chat. I had to take a work call. Yeah, Sin, great to see you. Glad you're here. We still got to do some more. Because Lex is
If you kick a
actually
soccer ball, you
watching
can get
more
a
videos.
sprite.
So, surprisingly, on our Star Wars stream, he did some.
I'm just gonna extract
he
these
watched
sprites real
Breaking
quick.
stuff. Gotta do another stream.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Oh.
Yeah. Home automation fascinating. I've done original lights and bulbs and things. Yeah, we not only do that, like we do home theater and all that stuff too. So.
If you go up to Poison Eye, or not Poison Eye, Harley Quinn and do the battle, you can get that rifle.
That was just my guy's fault. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, Lex is a good. I was actually surprised. Then last week I was playing Modern Warfare 2 on PlayStation, and for some reason on Lex came online. I was like, wow, Lex is gonna play a video game. He actually did pretty good.
I just got the
So,
cube
good on
earth.
him. No more car stuff. Oh, I still do the car stuff on the side, Davina. I still do the car stuff on the side. But yeah, I've always been, when I got out of the car stuff, because I want to do something that I was really passionate about. The car stuff is fun, but yeah, I'm not doing the car stuff like I used to. But I still do it.
It's a
right?
damn cold Sprite.
I still do it. Still being on market. Yeah, I actually, and the funny thing is, because I can, the reason why I can also
A gold Batman. Oh Lord.
I know Jay asked me, yeah, it'd be great when you're down here because then you can help me out with some stuff. I said,
Ow.
anytime, bro.
Watch out, there's one over here in this direction.
I'm kind of surprised I had.
There he is behind the tree.
You know what? I don't know what Hasbro's
How do
thinking
you-
these days. I think Hasbro is.
Do you need the gold Batman or this cube, Gimme? Or this cube?
Because I think
Earth?
Hasbro is losing out to a lot of the
Do you need any of
third-party
these sprites?
Transformers stuff. Toys that are coming out.
No.
And I think people are
I
staying
am going
away.
to
They're
extract
still-
them
they're
some
still
later.
buying stuff, but I think Hasbro.
There's some ammo back there. Oh wait, I need to drink this. You didn't drink that big pot. Come back there and drink that big pot. It's right over
They're
there.
gonna go up in September. So I don't know where Hasbro. Smart idea.
Aha! I got the
Use all
card.
the
No.
toys to link up with them. It makes a lot of sense because they're getting destroyed on their Star Wars toys.
No women drivers.
I don't know where Hasbro's
No, it's-
going. Honestly, I think Hasbro.
Nine women drivers. 9. Oh shit. I'm so sorry.
The Studio Series Star Screen, I think is selling for
There's a gold 5.
Come on. You know.
Oh, wait, I need to get the dog pistol. Hey, the legendary chest. Oh, the sprite chest. Come on, something good.
I don't know if you can see my Megatron back there in the box, but when that came out in the day, that was $23.
How to put it?
See you later.
Or exist more than everything else. The science
Oh, the sprite chest.
field day experimenting on these things.
Like, my sound wave wasn't cheap either. But, because of what it is, but...
What was it?
Outside of my expertise.
I'm just looking.
And my expertise is everything. So you'll need a miracle to wake
Oh, what the hell?
Thankfully, these sprites won't be our answer to that.
Oh god.
Like, when this Star Screen came out...
Storm's coming. Thank you.
I think I paid $15 for it.
That's a bitch crap if you ask me.
Didn't deploy your suit in time.
I tried, it didn't let me.
They're charging you for a Dragonfly.
Doesn't let you sometimes, so it's stupid.
Yeah, Lex is turning into a king there. Starts to transform into no robots. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it is brutal. Yeah, I think they're gonna go up because here in Canada, average price for a classified is like $35. So when I go to the toy shows,
Batman grapple gun, no bench, because I'm pretty sure I've requested.
guys are selling classifieds between. They're literally selling pricing between 40
Oh, never mind, I did it already.
and like $100. So one of the shows I was at earlier this year, I think I took it down. Oh, the armored Cobra Commander. He wanted $50 for it. And listen, Jeremy, I love Jeremy because Jeremy says, listen, hey, listen.
We got people coming.
I don't like going to Amazon or Walmart. He likes going to retro toy stores. If I can go to Amazon and find a cheaper price, I'm going to go to Amazon. So I go on Amazon that day. I said, listen, this Cobra Commander is selling for $35. And he was just like,
Well,
I'll give it to you for 40. I said, why am I gonna buy it for you when I can get it on Amazon for 35? Well, with your tax and whatever. It's still, I said,
just the Batman thing.
listen, you match it, I'll buy it for you. So he gave me
This Batman thing is really good.
So this is the problem with toys, like new stuff.
Oh my god.
You gotta remember too, HasLab's Unicron. I think that thing started like $1,800 and it sold out like that.
That's a bunch of bullshit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. How did you do that quick?
I feel like some figures are sitting in ollies.
Dude, I had no fucking time to do jack shit. Fuck.
I don't think they'll be brought out because it's the entities they own. Because it looks like they're. I think Mattel wants to sell to them. So because Hasbro pretty much has everything cornered. They got Matchbox, they got Kenner, they pretty much got everything. So if they buy Mattel, that means they'll own Hot Wheels, Barbie, and He-Man. And I think that's the last of it because they make more money from doing with the Monopoly online than they would with anything else. Hasbro is about to be has been, yeah. The way they keep going. Last ball Power Glide 2026, $15. Yeah, 750 isn't. There's this one guy who keeps trying to sell me the dragonfly. I don't need it. I'm not paying $750 for a dragonfly. Now, I will spend money on my Soundwave Robosen because at least that does something.
Oh my god. Well,
if they can work out a deal to get
What?
the molds, because you know what, Chad?
you've
If you
watched
look at the
Futurama,
Zelda
right?
toys, the mold and the
What?
boxes is basic.
You've watched Futurama, right?
No.
So
Lies.
just charging almost $30.
You know the
for-
episode with the Snoop part with the Amazonians, right?
Even the Black series, like I've seen some of the like the Commander
No.
Cody's, the clones for the Black series. They look decent, but
Are you playing with me or
still
you
not
seriously
paying the
don't know?
price.
I've never watched it.
I'd like to click
What?
missing link, but so I have
The fuck?
a lot of missing links. Like I have.
Oh, then you want to get the reference to the song that I wanted to show you. Never mind then.
So I got the missing link. Ultra Magnus. I got a missing link. Nemesis Prime over there. I pretty much have all the missing links. Yeah, they're all over the place. I pretty much have all, but yeah, the missing links aren't cheap. I got Sentinel Prime. I got Delta Magnus should be coming soon. Yeah, missing links aren't cheap. And now with the Soundwave coming out, and the 2 versions of Soundwave. I keep hearing tariffs for the reason, but I go to Walmart. But you know it's funny too, because when I bought, I'll show you here. So I bought the God Generai Optimus Prime. So it's the 2 pieces. It's with the Apex armor. I have to pay tariffs on it. And you wanna know how much the tariffs were? I think I paid $2 because they were already in. The Chosen Prime was already in Canada, but I still have to pay tariffs on it. I noticed that MegaCon is next May. Yeah, it's in May. Are you going, Sin? Yeah, I'll be there.
They took away the lighthouse thing. It doesn't do the thing
They're
anymore.
not doing the G&G cruise anymore, so.
I know.
That's because people discovered a glitch that whenever it reveals the chest, if you pickaxe the chest, it will respawn the chest infinite times.
Robertson looks amazing, yeah.
And so they took it away.
Like, well, not
Because people
every.
keep finding
people
glitches.
ruin it. Well, people ruin it for everyone else, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. No, I don't have any of the YOLO park stuff. I looked at it. They look nice, but not for me. I like this. It's a big box. It's huge.
There's someone else shooting at you?
Excuse me. Oops. Seems like Mega slowly moving to the spring food. It's going to be hot. That's all I know.
I got a quack
It's
snack.
going
Man,
to be
just need
hot.
to...
That's what Jay was saying. He said May is hot here. I'd love to go, but I'm not going to make a trip.
There's a shotgun player.
Oh, that'd be cool.
The damn cold spring.
Actually, it's pretty big, and they got the Nemesis Prime in that version too. I gotta get that. MegaCon was in February. Yeah, I was at MegaCon in February, and we were there just in March, and now it's May. So, yeah, MegaCon is a lot of fun. I can't wait to go again. It was a lot of fun. Now, mind you, being with G&G and doing all the G&G stuff was great. MegaCon was fun, but my only disappointment on MegaCon was because I'm a Transformers G.I. Joe guy, they didn't have enough for me as a fan. Like Peter Cullen was there and everything. Frank Welker was there. It was nice to have all the voice actors. Hasbro had a small booth there, but MegaCon is more Marvel, Star Wars, anime artist centric than it would be Transformers and G.I. Joe. So, hey, Cavalry Man, thanks for being here. Any shattered glass for it? You know what? I don't have any shattered glass. I do want that shattered glass Skyfire. I did find one, so. Robotic Valkyrie really looks good, but the price. Yeah, you know what? I have because like I don't know if you can see all my Skyfires up there, but I have a chance to buy a VF-18 Valkyrie with his armor, and it looks pretty damn good. So I just gotta wonder if I can maybe you can entice some G.I. Joe Transformers
in the car.
I asked.
No, I tried getting in and you were driving backwards, so I'm fucking hoofing it now.
Nagnaral texted me.
I did notice
like,
the
hey,
same.
there's a vendor here that has a bunch of Transformers from G.I. Joe.
There was a
Because
problem
I was
with the gear shift.
G&G booth, I'm a little ticked off of myself because he had some great stuff there that I would have picked up. And by the time I got there, the next day,
Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Nice.
so I basically fell asleep at the wheel.
Wait, where are you going?
Calvary, do you collect Robotech?
There's a
I
bunch of people
collect
over here.
Robotech too. I collect a lot of Robotech. I did a non-Transformers G.I. Joe stream. I did Robotech. Showing a bunch of my Robotech figures, and old school Matchbox Robotech figures. I have the nice tall Dana Sterling statue.
Let's try and steal the car.
Yeah, it'd be nice if MegaCon was a little more. But hey, we got the Transformers convention coming in October. So that's going to be all Transformers. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Somebody had a Sue Graham. It was a Sue Graham. It was the one with the blue box. I should have picked it up because I went to go look at it. I went to go look at it again, and it was gone.
You went flying. This way.
It never opened.
Where the hell's that guy going?
Do you have legend scale stuff like that? No, I don't collect the Magic Square. The only Magic Square I ever bought was for Ash. I think Robot or small volume companies. You know what? Because Jay wants to go to Japan next year, so I think we're gonna go. I gotta get some Robotech here, man. I want some of the old school Valkyries. Like this one, old school Valkyrie. So,
I want to go into here.
I want the old school ones. but they're not cheap.
I'm a cobra.
To me, off fire. Yeah, for 500 bucks. Yeah.
Come on, rare sprite. Okay, excellent. Come on, rare sprite.
Over $500.
Come on, rare sprite.
Now, you know what? For me, yeah, I pick up whatever, right? If I see something I want to go grab it. You know, did I have to buy that sound wave? You know, no. But did I want it? Yeah. Sugram had her special dark thing, of course. Yeah. So I have her shadow. I have Sue's Cyclone, and with her camera and everything. But yeah, they had the fighter, and yeah, the guy, whoever was asking, they were asking like $200 for it.
Hey, baby, we're watching my room. Oh, I didn't get the pistol from the dog.
Yeah, they sold this Macross. Yeah, not Roboton.
Pistol from the dog. Pistol from the dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Sorry.
Baba Yaga. Oh, look at that. You want it? You want the rapid fire? The rapid fire is good.
I love the shadow fire. Hey, Zach. How you doing, Zach? Hope you're well. Game Jack Arts is... Yep, Battle Cry. I have... Yeah, I only played it once recently. Battle Cry. Haven't played it. Jose Taco asked me to play it, so I jumped on it. I got Robotech Invasion as well. Yeah, the video game's nice. It's cool, but it's hard. I haven't played it in years, so it was just hard, you know, trying to figure it all out. I think there's no. Yeah, I saw that at San Diego Comic Con. The panel said they were launching the game. Mechanism Studios for 5. I'm going to try to get Arthur Berger's signature at RetroCon in September. He is the original voice of Destro, and Normal Con is November. That's awesome. Actually, Arthur is a good friend of mine.
Sure,
because I was his handler. So when he was in Canada, I'm his handler. Arthur is a great dude. Arthur is awesome. He was also Devastator, Stalker. Arthur is awesome. Yeah, so anytime he comes to Canada, he actually wanted me to be in the States with him to do all the shows with him. But I told him I couldn't, so yeah, so I handle...
Go time! What?
Yeah, Arthur's a great guy. You guys so he's a great friend.
Try anything yet? Nope, no rare Sprite. You're grounded.
Thanks for the 5.
Wait, get in this car. There's people coming.
Mechanism.
It's a Spider-Man. The spider fighting.
Keep releasing masters. Yeah, well, that's
One of them's invisible. He's spider invisible.
Yeah, here.
That ain't spider right. Let me tell you something, spider. Woo! Whoa, he went right over my head. That was crazy. I dodged that like fucking Neo.
I actually showed a bunch of his stuff.
I gotta clip that. That was awesome. What the hell is this spider even doing? Finding ammunition, story, kind of shit.
Bring it up here.
Come back over here, Spider-Man. Let me kill you.
Yeah, Arthur's a great guy.
Spider-Man! Whoa! No. Spider-Man! Hello! Spider-Man. Woo! How the fuck did my thing not shoot? No, fuck me, dude. My fucking gun wouldn't shoot. No, I should have used the pistol. God damn it! Why did I use the goddamn shotgun? I hate that fucking shotgun. That shotgun sucks. Fuck that shit. There's a guy hiding behind that goddamn.
I would like to get the I know Jay wants to do the Jay wants to do the one in Carolina in November. Oh, what's up, man? Hope you're well, bro. Did you refer Arthur to
Go through the tunnel.
Because our cons are here in Canada and in the States. Because our stuff is transformed. So in Canada, it's Transformers or toy related. In the States, we may be having a very special guest in October, which will be pretty damn cool if it all works out. Hopefully we can pull it off. But I'm actually hoping to spearhead getting this
That's so fucked up.
Oh, I was looking around and doing stuff. What threat?
Jesus.
I have no idea, Andrew. You know, in the Generation 1, you had so. This is why I like the Headmaster.
I'm gonna
storyline,
go
the Headmaster
take a fucking
storyline
dab.
was just so good.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, that's fine.
The Headmaster storyline's just, you know, with Scorponok and you know you were introduced to the to Battle Beasts and stuff like that. There was just so much going on. Yeah, I don't know what he can face, but there's a lot. Business should make smart homes. You know, it's funny because when I go offline on Kick, my screen thing says Teletran 1 is offline. I'll be there. Awesome. Yeah, TFCon. Yeah, we got TFCon Transformers Convention. We got that Orlando, October 23rd to the 25th. Which Carolina? I think it's north. I can't remember. I'll find out more, but I know Mo Zamboni said they do it every year.
Fuck that guy. I'm going to look
November,
for my damn
so
Pixies. I need to get a whole bunch of those.
Jay wants to go to that, so I can't remember which. Oh, Jed said South Carolina, where the Retro Toy Con is, by Toy Fair. Okay, so if that's it, then that's the one. So yeah, we plan to go to that one. And like I
And
said,
I
in
gotta find the water ones.
September after Dallas Fan Expo, we plan on doing Transformer the movie
Damn.
watch part. We're gonna go to the theater together. So who's ever interested, let us know. We're basically gonna pick a theater, and for people to show up, that's where we're gonna be. Curious what the Transformers release. You know, for last year when they did Transformers the series, they did just a regular popcorn bucket. It was just a regular bucket. So, love reading the Headmaster's comments. So I bypass the 3-parter. Go to Japanese Headmasters. So much better. Because you don't have the Nebulans, like they're just robots who are doing everything. You know what, Sin? I will find out from you. I'll find out for you. Because I know I'll be talking to Mo at some point this weekend, so I'll find out for you. Oh, 100
That's gonna
battles.
be
I believe
emo-
it's Greensville.
Not emo, but short.
There we go. Because I know it was Mo that mentioned it to us. Reviews on the new scene added. Yeah, it should be fun. No, Bobby. No.
And you can put bosses into each other, make an even stronger boss.
So yeah, there's a lot happening, a lot going on. You know, we got a couple. We got Dallas Fan Expo. We got the Transformers Con in Orlando. So, and then possibly that one in November. I don't know. There's also talk about Hershey Park. So, yeah, there's a lot happening, a lot going on. Yeah, it's gonna be fun times. It's gonna be a fun year, and then again, looking forward to next year. I plan to do when I'm down in the States, I'll be doing a lot more traveling. While I'm in the U.S. because Jay wants me to go on this road trip excursion. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun times. Fun times. Chat, I think that is it. I've been going for. How long have I been going for? I've been going for over 2 hours. Over 2 hours. Saw it was going to be hot in Vegas. Yeah, they're gonna have fun there. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't because I got too much work I got to deal with. So I got to get to work today. So got a lot to do. Still waiting to see what's going on with the Oregon trip. Yeah, I think Jay's still working on. That's for the Goonies, right? To go to the Goonies house or whatever. So, oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, no, again, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just chilling. It's been fun. Thanks for Mechanism for the super chat. Oh, Old Man Halffield, thanks for the 10 gifted subs last night. Thanks for that. So,
to the best AP.
Goonies and Short Circuit subs. So yeah, please subscribe.
How many sprites do you have mastered?
Follow. So I'm gonna send you over to Dreaming Tabitha because she's doing some artwork. I don't know if she's doing, but she's doing a lot of artwork on Transformers. But I'm gonna send you over to there. Excuse me. Have a great day. Praise Ra. And we will talk soon. Take care.
Anniversary to G.I. Joe. 199, yo Joe. 40th anniversary.
And it got me discouraged where I was like, I was so excited about this character, and now I'm like, I already know his story, but I don't know his story. So that's where I need you today. I'm going to run over some ideas that I had, and I would love to have your input.
I just gotta look at the power box. I want to see where the Bexies are.
Where it could go, where it could evolve instead of
I'm in the area.
idea that I Anyway, but yeah, it was fun. So you can see we've come a long way from our original character, our original sketch.
Be nice, you could just breed
And
them.
now I've
then
added
just do it
quite a
that way,
few more
But
details to
unfortunately,
this
the eggs
character.
don't work that way.
Than
Can't
there
just
was
simply
before.
breed
We
two
were working
together
on like the
and
anatomy, trying to get the pose,
mix 'em
also like
together.
discussing
I'm
what
back.
are some of the important,
Hello.
design elements
Hello.
that come along with placement of things. You'll notice, again, PG family friendly channel here, but you'll notice that I've changed where the horn is because I felt like that was a better pose, and also I didn't think the other one was bad, but I have to account for the fact that it could look bad. So here we are, and I think it's better. Like it's holding it up, like it's important. Before it was a little more solemn, holding
me
it
one
down.
second.
Now it's a little bit more important, elevating and holding it up. I don't even know where my horn is. I have a drinking horn. This is not a drinking horn, but I have a drinking horn somewhere. Because I used to have a pagan altar in my room. It's not really a pagan altar. If you know the lore of the pagan altar, you know. Maybe I'll have to explain myself with that again. I got it at a Renaissance fair in Germany, and I need to bring that stuff back out. I never fully unpacked when I moved into this brand new studio. So, hey, we got a Cole Hauser raid. Doomiverse, what is up? Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be continuing creating this character here that we got with our random prompts. And I'll walk us through that. But you know what? Let's say good morning to the chat. Some of the most important people here. Sorry for the spit. Real Stephen TV says good morning. DL hitting us with everything. The kitchen sink and the Sophie Cunningham finger. Had it not been for DL, I wouldn't know that was already in an email.
That's
available. John the Justice here. Larry Knight here. And on the kick side. And Icanalus over on the kick side as well. Hello, hello. Real Stephen TV already coming in, hitting us with the 2 jewels. The silver star. I don't have a video for jewels. I'll have to think about what we're going to do for jewels. And I'll just make it across the board because I don't have the space to make it for... The jewels have like 750, 100, 35,
Hey, this guy's got a Sprite.
2. Like, I can't have that many... can't have that many videos. But thank you so much for the jewels. Stephen Young, good morning. Starting off with the blessed and amazing I am pretty blessed. I am. R2, hello, says now I want bacon. Oh, of course. Of course. Did I sleep well? I did, but I had a weird dream that somebody was trying to steal something from me. I don't know. What did I eat before bed? I had a Klondike bar, but I mean, after I had salad and something, whatever, Anyway, we already said good morning to Doomiverse and B-Man Z. Hello, hello. The Tony. So we have the Patrick McCartney. Now we have the Tony G. 100 battles. What a great username. And we also have the Fantastic Sarcastic says I was promised Nomi false advertising. No, I said Nomi could be here. I said she could be here, but I don't know. Remember last night she was having internet and AC problems, 2 of the things that every American needs. And so I did text her like, are you a puddle this morning? Are you with us in spirit? So I don't know if she'll be here. I can send people invitations. That does not mean that they will be here. But I also told her, like, don't feel obligated to be here because, of course, I don't want her computer to die. Even if her AC is working, it's like, you got to get all that stuff figured out. So it's not so next time she goes live, Fantastic, you can harp on her, okay? The invitation was sent. The link was sent. But was it in her best interest to be here? I heard you drew some cool Transformers. I did Rat Trap and Black Arachnia from Beast Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
But I also did Starstream, Megatron, of course, Bumblebee, Elita, and all the other cool people as well. Soundwave? I'm not a Star Trek aficionado, but it was a really great practice session. Hang on.
Did you say Star Trek?
Heard. I must prove. Here's one of the ones that I did. My Transformers at a convention. What they would look like.
Oh,
if
those
the
are awesome.
Went to a Transformers convention. You know, Megatron sipping on some boba. I'm not really sure what kind of boba tea Megatron would drink. I'm open to ideas. But they're all having a really jolly, joyful time. And so you can see I've got myself a little pocket bot army. This was what I did originally, pretty standard. And then I added some more movement, some motion to them with this one. And there's my rat trap, my favorite rat trap, my transmetal rat trap. And then there's Black Arachnia. She's so cool. And those are the only ones I've done before, so that I didn't have time. But this one turned out really cool too. Starscream, all hail, Lord Starscream. And then so what happened was that I was commissioned to do,
You know how to take orders. Good.
Optimus Prime.
Let's have some fun.
By hand. So I actually did a post, like a chibi. So I got hired. I do that pretty regularly. I get hired to do commission work, and somebody wanted a hand-drawn, hand-colored Optimus Prime. And so then I took it, and I'm like, well, what if I did a series of them? So I started with Optimus, and then this is me doing Optimus again, but with some more movement. So, you know, being able to be more familiar with eye, sense, sneeze.
There's a big pot. I found what I'm looking for.
I caught it in time. So that's my
That's
little
not my
gallery
hair
of
every time.
Transformers. I'm sure I'll add more to
So I
them
get my
in
gloves.
due time. But yeah, shout Cavantino, I see you there, and all of the amazing lurkers that are hanging around. I have a lurking Carl emote for members. But I need to make another one for like Kick or something like that. People don't know who Carl is. Carl will be back in Avengers Doomsday. We are going to bring Carl and Kevin and all of those amazing people back. If you don't know who they are, you haven't been around the channel long enough. But yes, good morning. Okay, good news, everybody. Hang on, I have to switch my settings. Good news, everybody! It's Nomi the Owner.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look, she's not dead.
I am not dead, but I did have to sleep in my living room last night. It was too hot in my room. And then during GCA, dude, it was a chaotic stream last night. I was sweating on my legs. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to get a towel so my legs would stick to the plastic on the chair. And then afterwards, I had to I closed the camera and everything. I just had to stand up and go outside. I tried there's that thing it's a lot cooler outside than it is inside the house. Nope, it was worse. I was like,
oh well,
it was so worse. I was like, wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I got a bag of ice.
I have my gloves.
Baggie, just put it in. I use the refrigerator ice because I don't like refrigerator ice in my drinks. So I just put it in the bag and just put it on my back of behind me, and I was like, okay, this is better. But my dad came through. Right on time. What does that mean?
Because you're late.
Oh, yeah. Well, no.
Hey! She had stuff. She was fighting demons this morning. Fantastic.
I did. I slept in the living room, so I had to put up my bed, put the blankets away, and I had to get my water. And then also, I didn't get the link until a minute before this is supposed to start. Anyway,
this is true. I forgot to send you the link. You got it like 5 minutes before the show. But we were texting, and I wasn't sure if you were. I didn't want to because I had forgotten to send it to you. Yeah. And then I was checking on you this morning, and I'm like, oh, I don't want her to think that I'm just checking on her to see if she'll come on the show. So I was like, no, I mean, and I'm like, don't feel obligated to come, and I'm like, oh, she'll send it. It was.
Oh, you know me well enough. I would not think that. Are you gonna be on the show? I know that you were genuinely checking. Are you alive?
Are you dead?
Or
she's not dead yet.
Not yet. But yeah, but I survived. My dad fixed it. He said, do not ever. The total dad saying, do not touch the thermostat. Yeah, but I don't. I always keep it at 70.
I will say also really quickly, your microphone. I don't know if it's you're not. Doesn't sound like you're coming through your microphone.
Really? Okay, let me change that.
There's some barrels over here.
It sounds very scratchy. Like, just throw this.
Is this better?
Ah, so much better. Okay. I know the settings. Ugh, darn.
I know.
The
Total, like I said, total dad thing. Do not touch the settings. I was like, all right, Dad.
Oh my goodness. Well, we are glad that you have your air conditioning unit back. That's awful.
It was awful, but
Awful. And here I am in my office with, like, you know,
a sweater. I
a
know.
zip-
Like, ooh, it's too
It's
cold.
not cold. My thing is, so here's my conundrum. Because, I mean, it's like 82 degrees currently. When last I checked, which was a while ago. And it's supposed to get, pretty hot today. It's 83. So, I just like to be cozy, even when it's hot. The problem is that when you get cozy, then you get warm. So I am slightly warm, but I'm really cozy. And I know that if I take it off, I'll be too cold. So, it is my conundrum. That it's the cross, it's the burden that I bear.
Have to bear.
By the way, shout out to Nomi for her gaming channel. She's been hitting some hard numbers here lately.
That was
It's been
wild.
amaze. I told her, keep going! Take that momentum! Run to the finish line!
I was like, okay.
Frodo!
Yeah, so I'm gonna go live again on that. So, seeing that my day is kind of cleared from work, I'm like, I could probably do my cooking show earlier. So I'll probably do it as an afternoon cooking stream.
Okay.
Because I want to keep that time frame where I start Lord of the Rings, which is also the time that I start for the cooking stream. So that's why I'm like, I'll push, since cooking stream is on my main, and then my gaming stream is gaining the momentum, I'm gonna push it. So
Gonna have to reset.
yeah, I'm just you know, the whole adult thing, like move things around, scheduling. Hey, are you free later today to go get lunch? Oh no, I have the kids. All right, well I guess I'll see you never. But you know, that's another life adult problem thing. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. I'm gonna keep pushing the momentum of the Lord of the Rings game on my game channel.
Let me see. I don't know if anybody has Nomi's links. Are there anybody available to find that? and
I
put
am,
that-
because I'm
Yeah.
a mod.
And then there you go ahead. There, put your stuff in there so people can know. Well, I'm glad that you're here for more than one reason. I hit a wall.
You did.
I hit a wall.
No.
And well, the problem is that I hit the wall before we even built it. So, you know, I've done the impossible.
Are
So
you
this
good?
is my
What happened?
character. I don't know if you caught the stream. Yeah, you did. You were here with the
I went to
purple
go get
freckles
the
and everything.
Batmobile, and I got swarmed by
So,
3 teams.
This is Nomi
3
combined for
kings.
cooking and games.
3
Kinda like
teams.
stirring
Oh,
the
yeah, I
eggs
just
while
wanted-
trying to, you
Hello.
know,
Don't.
beat the
Did you see-
Is this
Urukai.
mine?
Did you
I need the
see
sniper rifle, too.
the YouTube reel, or did you see the reel I sent you on Instagram? You should watch it because it could totally coincide with what Doomiverse said. Have you tried doing a Lord of the Rings online? Oh no, it was great.
There's a hot dog machine in the kitchen. And then they're heating the buns, heating the hot dogs, they move the stove completely.
Oh, are you not listening to this guy's
No. Oh, okay. I'll have to watch that later.
Oh no, I thought I had
okay,
this in
no,
my hand. What
okay,
the fuck?
I'll basically tell you what it is. It's the guy, he's like, so my wife decided it's time to like change the kitchen. It's time to upgrade the appliances. So while she was out doing her business, I saw this amazing addition that we could bring to the kitchen, and it's the hot dog roller machine.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what kind of aesthetic she was going for, but this is such a great
Or a great addition.
And I'm like, I don't want that actually. Like, I don't want the
Oh man, I really wanted a hot dog last night, but I'm like, it was so late lately. I'm like, I'm not going to this get a hot dog, but
Yeah.
so
the hell just happened?
I ate a Klondike bar instead.
I had a clip there. That was crazy.
Oh, we got a raid from Polhauser.
We did. We did.
Hello.
Shout out. Thank you. So,
That's my gaming channel.
There
Give
it
a
is.
follow. And then I have my main channel right here. Let me get my link.
While she does that, be sure to subscribe to know me. But we have this character here that we did a OC pause challenge and we were given prompts. And so this is the result so far of a pale skin, purple freckled. We haven't gotten to the colors, but the prompts were it needed to be a pale skin, purple freckled character with pointy ears or elf ears. The hair has to be mint and red, which is something I'm not looking forward to in making it look good. The accessory had to be a Viking horn. The character has to have brown eyes, and then the outfit was like a parka/winter hiking outfit.
Come on. No.
And if you're new around these here parts, we take these characters and we create stories with them, and then they're going to be available over on my Patreon as ebook format. And I do all the illustrations inside the story myself. I write the story and everything like that. So it's all really cool stuff. And so we started with the idea on Tuesday.
Oh, what?
Tuesday. With this character, what we're gonna do. So, no, I need maybe your brain, and then
my bullets aren't going through.
I need your guys' ideas because we're trying to express creativity. We're trying to create a really cool story. I'm a big fan of fairy tales, and I've been doing a lot of dark fantasy. This one doesn't have to be dark fantasy. It can just be fantasy, but hear me out. Here we go. Doomiverse says I subbed to Noni's channel.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Oh, look at this piece of trash right here. It's just improper. Honorable trash, of course.
Ooh.
Honorable trash. If I were to do a logo or if I were to do a badge for Justin, I would make it look like maybe tin foil that's been crunched up. It's got a little bit of like leftover spinach on it. You know, badge of honor, honorable trash. That's just improper, guys. Anyway, it's a long story. I'm not dissing on Justin. It's a long story.
I was gonna say it sounds very passionate on the your statement.
It goes back years, the early days of my streaming.
Leave me alone. I got spider children.
It had to do with the tier list.
I got 3 spider children.
You've got your Supreme movies,
Harry,
movies,
Harry 1, Peter 2,
like trash and honorable
Mary
trash.
Jane,
Like
Junior.
movies that are not good, but we like them anyway.
Help.
Like they're actually terrible films, like
Leave me
Sharknado.
alone.
Yeah, that's like honorable trash. I think that's how it worked, wasn't it, Justin? Because it's been a hot minute since we did something like that. So Sharknado would be honorable trash because it's not a good movie, but it is. Like it is.
Oh my god, it's a 1v1v1.
Anyway, Cole Hazard says, "Yo, what's up, Nomi?"
Hi, Cole Hauser. How are you? Dude, how's Canada? I hope it's a lot cooler than Southwest.
Well, I asked Cole Hauser about the fires, but he never let me know, so I was a little concerned.
What if he was? Wait, what if he's the fire?
He didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
He's always burning.
Well, Hauser's starting the fire.
Anyway,
So, what's
so
the OC? I'm sorry, I am late to the party. But
You are.
What can
It's
I
fine.
do to start?
So
my
here are some of the ideas betwixt me and the chat that thus far we've come up with. But you know, there's always wiggle room for change. But the idea was, what if this character, it's still set in the fantasy world, right? So it's not in our world per se. It's kind of like essentially the mirroring of ours. There's Norse mythology involved, but it's kind of like how in Marvel they have their own twist for what Norse mythology is.
Yes.
How it works. It's semi-real to what our Norse mythology is. So that's kind of the idea here. So the idea was that this is a descendant. This character here is a descendant from either Norse gods or Nordic mythological creatures that were around the gods, you know, thousands of years ago. So he's a long, distant descendant there. And the idea is that his family has this magical horn, Nordic horn. And the idea was that the gods could be called back to the current day by blowing this horn. And I had this idea that what if there was another horn or something like that that had also magical properties, but seemingly in the opposite direction, that if you blew that horn, it would cause the destruction of the world. And so, because this horn is so old, and because there's always some mischief and some rumors, and you know how things go down the trickle of time,
Yeah.
they don't know which horn this one is. It could be the one that calls back the gods, or it could be the one that sets off Ragnarok. So it has never been blown. Now, somebody had made the suggestion, like maybe it was a horn that brought the gods back through time, or something like that. We were also trying to figure out what kind of a person this guy was. Somebody suggested an archaeologist. I do like the idea that it's something of a, yeah, kind of like a Tomb Raider kind of situation, archaeologist / explorer, adventurer kind of person. Somebody does a little thinking. So based on like the outfit, I have the top that's kind of a little more modern hiking outfit, but then I decided to couple it with a little bit more fantasy /
I had one
kind
health.
of Norwegian. I forget what the tribes are up in.
That's
I
a-
don't know,
that's
the
crazy.
Tribes, but the tribes up in Norway where they live off of the land and they have like
That
the elk
son of a
boots and
bitch.
stuff like that. So instead of giving them hiking boots, kind of bring it a little bit more to that earthy kind of vibe. So that's all that we really have so far. So we don't have we don't have a reason why the gods disappeared. I had been floating around the idea of that maybe things were getting out of hand. Some kind of magical what was placed on that encapsulated the gods into this horn, essentially.
Okay.
And so people were just too terrified because the lore of the horn to blow it, that, but I don't know why we would need or wonder, why would we want to bring back the gods? Like, if everybody's kind of hunky-dory in current day, this guy's current day, what would be the need to just idle curiosity? And as Canalus always reminds me, this character's the boots with the fur, we haven't added the fur to the boots just yet. Yeah, when we were creating that, I just couldn't help but sing that because I see some of those reels with the cutesy dogs, and they've got the original song, and it's like, how my dog thinks versus how my dog is, and they've got like the style, the urban whatnot with the glam and everything, and then it scrolls over to the Chihuahua that's got like the pink frou-frou dress going for a walk, and it's like with the boots, with the fur. So I might have to add that to this character. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We've got our little meme culture here. By the way, Colehauser says the fires still be burning. Well, do something about it, Colehauser. Get some Dasani and sprinkle it out there, Bougie water. I keep bringing it back as payback for you getting it stuck in my head all day Monday. Wow. What are you gonna do? Boots with the fur. All right. DL says Tabitha is magical. What a technical term? 100%. The magical what? It's kind of like jibbies. They're their own words. Have you never heard of a jibby?
No, I've never heard of a jibby.
My family, my aunts, they do a lot of those words like that. It's like it's a thingy dingy. Whatchamacallit? Who was it?
Damn game.
It's a what? It's a jibby.
The thingy.
Yeah, it's basically like kind of like a little small something. Yeah, it's just like a little jibby. Yeah. Now I think that eventually that term got used for the stuff that the little cutesy things that you put in your Crocs.
Oh, is that what they're called now?
There was like this was years ago. But then when that was really super popular, like it had just come on the scene, and I think there was another company because they couldn't coin it as whatever the Crocs coin those little doodads and whatnot.
Yeah,
more words to describe nothing. But yeah, jibbies. They would sell jibbies, or like my aunt would be like little hair jibbies, little things, little
hair clips, but they're jibbies.
They're well, actually, in my family now they're called hair pretties.
Okay.
Yeah, my aunt, when she had her little girl, I don't know why barrettes were too difficult. Do girls wear barrettes anymore? When's the last?
Joe, remember? Joe was in our group chat. She's like, I've been trying to find these. I can't find them. It's like, have you tried Etsy? She's like, Etsy. Oh
yeah, but
my
those were the
God.
butterfly clips. No, I'm talking about barrettes.
Oh.
When's the last time you heard somebody talk about their
Oh,
barrettes?
like that, like the hats?
No, that's a
Look.
beret. Oh my gosh. You never worn a beret?
Hold on. I'm Googling it right now. Barrette.
See, guys, this is what happens. Nobody knows what a beret is? It's a hair clip. It's a beret.
Oh, those actually, yes.
Well, so a beret,
Incoming
it's not
at
like
break.
necessarily a one. It's a decorative piece that you put in your hair, but it has like a clip, or it had the little metal wire that's snapped onto the little the metal orb on it. Yeah.
The reason why I never wore them because my hair is too thick. And they
Same,
break.
same. You would have to try to put it in just the least amount of hair possible, but if you didn't have just enough, it would slide. But then the metal would bend if you put too much in it, and then it would slide again, or it would pop because it wouldn't.
Yes, I know the struggle.
Yeah, barrettes. So instead of calling them barrettes or hair clips, my aunt would call them hair pretties, and we just all kind of adopted that. Be like, hey, bring me a pretty. Oh, look at those pretties in your hair, because it made the little girls pretty. So that's Tabitha family lore. Aren't they big clips? No, barrettes were usually small. They were, at least when I was growing up, they were not very large. Barrettes were small, but you could have big barrettes, but they weren't large. There's a whole, if you know, you know. Like Jimothy in Seattle, I don't know what you're talking about as far as where that comes into context with this, but I do love me some Jimothy. I've been listening to his song on repeat when I'm in the car. Have you listened to the song Jimothy?
I have.
Oh, I love it. I love that song. I'm trying to memorize it. So back to this elf creature person. He doesn't have to be an elf, but I figured with the elf ears it kind of works. So I'm just having a prompt. So I also was thinking last night I was watching Sevi play whatever game she was playing with after she couldn't join us because she lost her cable. There was this wolf in the game that she was playing, and I didn't pay too close attention because I needed to do other stuff, but it looked like the wolf had wings or something made out of sticks or bramble on its back. And I thought that was really cool. So I was like, well, what if we incorporated some kind of like a spirit guide or something like that into this story? Because we all know how much I love to draw animals, so why not have another, challenge?
A little mythical Nordic.
Well, I kind of wondered if we should give Jimothy his own little story.
That'd be fun. I think it'd be worth it.
It'd be fun. Well, you guys are saying a squirrel. Well, no. I would specifically want to do a wolf because those are very strongly tied to Viking and Norse mythology and culture. So that would be cool. But I was just like, yeah, I saw there's a Jimothy plushie. It's so cute.
Fuck me. Fuck, man. I swear to God.
And they suspect that Jimothy's
That's the one that
father
killed me
has
with
the
that
same
stupid
condition.
shotgun
There's
of
no
his.
evidence. They just happen to find a grown male
Yep.
raccoon that has the same condition Jimothy has.
Getting fucking
But-
annoyed.
I don't know. I just thought it was really cool because if the wolf has like these, hear me out. I know it sounds weird. You have to wait until it's in the concept, but these are just ideas we're floating around. Like if there was like a spirit wolf that had wings made out of like sticks or bramble and stuff like that, it kind of grounds it into the earthiness of, the situation. But there was another possibility. I'm like, what if? Hear me.
I'm gonna go play Borderlands.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna get out too. I'm getting annoyed.
Later.
Thanks for playing. Alright, I'll see you later.
Welcome. Bye.
Alright. I'm gonna end my stream here and jump back on World of Warcraft, and I'll probably start a new stream for that. I'll be back on Fortnite later. I'm hunting rabbits with my spear and magic helmet. Yeah, pretty much. Damn sprites. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. I'll be back on later today playing Fortnite, but I'm gonna go jump on some World of Warcraft probably. So yeah, see y'all later.